Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. This is the inaugural or the we'll just say first. Let's not use a big word. This is the first episode of RDU Black. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
Yes, welcome.
Hey guys, get used to hearing this corniness over here. My name is Devashi.
Hey, my name is Aisha.
All right, guys, welcome to the first episode of RDU Black Podcast.
We made it. Clap. We did it, Joe.
Clap. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we finally did it. Hopefully you guys have been following us on our Instagram page, our Facebook page, our website, all of those mechanisms. We've been really working really hard, actually, for the past it's been like 5 months, hasn't it?
Yes, it has been. It's been a long process.
Yeah, we I came up with this idea probably back in August and reached out to a couple of my friends to see if they would be interested in doing it. And then this was in the middle of a pandemic, so we just wanted to make sure it was right. We wanted to make sure that we had a very clear vision and intention of exactly what we wanted to do. So it's finally here.
I'm very blessed that we were able to launch this in 2021, especially after all that went down in 2020. So I'm very blessed to be a part of this podcast, and we appreciate you for tuning in.
Yeah. So the idea for this, last year it was a 2020 was just a year. Let me just take a moment and just say that 2020 was a year. It was a lot of what people deemed as social unrest, but for me, it was just Black people finally speaking up and not being quiet and just making people. How what was the term? It was we were making good trouble. I think that was the term. Right. We were making good trouble and weren't backing down. And then we started putting a lot of the businesses on Front Street. Really, we were like saying, "So, what are you doing for us? What have you done for us lately?" So, in response to that, it was like a lot of people will say, "Okay, I want to start supporting Black businesses more. I want to let me know about the Black businesses in my area." And I was like, "Well, why isn't anybody talking about this? Why isn't anybody really saying more about it?" You know what I'm saying? Of course, we can all talk about everything that happened nationally, all the loss that we had nationally, both from just a pandemic, but also in the response to police violence that pretty much continues to run rampant in our country. And I was like, okay, so what can I do to help bring more awareness to where I'm at? I am in the RDU area. I live in Raleigh. I live in Durham for 13 years. I went to North Carolina Central University. I am an NC native. So I was like, okay, so what can I do to speak back to my city? I'm going to talk about the businesses that I frequent, and maybe I don't even frequent, and maybe you don't frequent either. But hopefully with this podcast, you'll be introduced to some awesome people in this area. And one of those people that I've always known is my sister Aisha. And I'm gonna let her talk a little bit about her business because she has her ear to the young entrepreneurs of this time.
Absolutely. I think that what I've really enjoyed, I've been in Durham for about 5 years now, and for me, it's always been about connections and expanding my network. So I moved to the area back in 2015. I've seen Durham just grow tremendously during these last 5 years. And so I started an event planning business about 2 years in from moving here, from relocating from Lexington, North Carolina. And I noticed that there just wasn't that many events going on in the area. I didn't really feel like there were a lot of events where I could meet young professionals. I mean, of course, you had your clubs. The clubs were notorious, like they were up and booming and running, but I didn't feel like I could make real connections with people there. And it was really hard to have conversation at the club. So I honestly had a few great ideas, and I was like, man, this would be great. So I got involved with an organization, just a social organization called RDUBP. So shout out to anybody listening that was involved in that group. And I got connected to some young Black professionals in the Raleigh and Durham area. And this group of people really helped blow my business up, because I started out planning events for them. And then I started branching out and planning events for Cup of Tea, which is named my business, Cup of Tea Events. And everybody in that organization supported my business. They came and they bought tickets. And so it really made my like dream become a reality. So it was crazy watching that process from like how you like literally daydream about something, you write it down, and then it happens. Like that's one feeling that I just can't get over. So I always thank God for being a visionary. I thank God for providing me with vision and creativity, and then watching it come to life. But the people behind it, because I wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for the people who supported me. So the people behind it and the people who believe in me has really helped me to expand in this area. So this is like the coolest city ever. I'm a Durham girl. I'm in Durham, and it's the coolest city and the coolest area ever. And there's so many Black entrepreneurs here. So I'm so thankful that we have a platform like RDU Black to highlight these hardworking folks, just like me, came up with a great concept and brought it to life.
Absolutely. And what you were saying is key, is that whole collaboration and working with other individuals, working with other individuals to kind of bring your vision to life. And I mean, we did that exact with this actual podcast too. So that's a good segue. I'm gonna bring up our producer of the RDU Black podcast, my boy Christian. Going to say hello to the people.
Hello, people. Hello, people. I'm the one in the background making everybody sound all nice and lovely.
Yes. So if you sound crispy, it's because of Christian.
Call me Crispy Christian.
Crispy Christian. So, man, tell us about, because you're an entrepreneur as well. You have your finger on the pulse as well. So, tell us a little about yourself.
I'm not I grew up in Raleigh, but I'm originally from DC. Been down here pretty much all of my life. I grew up here. I met you all, and you all are some of the smartest Black folk I have ever met in my entire life. I mean that. And it's good to collaborate with like-minded people about this thing here, because I've always wanted to know and support Black businesses. But the thing is, like, when people ask me about it off the top of my head, it's hard to name them. I don't know why. It's hard to name them. You can always look them up on Facebook to do, but what we're doing here, it's definitely going to change the game tremendously.
Absolutely. So tell us about, I'm not interviewing you, but tell us about your businesses. Tell us about your businesses, bro.
My love for videography and photography branched out into what I call film studios, and I run that with my best friend, who's also my business partner. His name is Walter Jeanette. If you know him, that guy is phenomenal. He is,
if you know,
for real. So please follow us on Instagram. Check us out, our website. It's Feelm, FEELM. It's like you feel it. It's you feel that you got to feel it.
So I was like Feelm. I lied to you now. I thought it was Feelm. You feel them in your heart.
You feel down deep down in your soul.
Nah, man. Yeah, I mean, but I really thank the both of you for going on this journey. I think we have something really, really good for the people. It's for the culture. Absolutely. There's a reason why the word BLK is in our name. We would love for everyone to listen, but it's for the people.
Yes,
it's for the people, and it's definitely designed for them. This podcast, like I said, we're going to be bringing on some entrepreneurs in the area that will kind of just talk about their process, talk about their wins, their ups, their downs, some of the things they may be going through in their personal life, or just drop some nuggets and some gems that can really help and inspire you to, take that leap. If you are not an entrepreneur and you want to kind of go down that route, you can kind of learn from them. Or if you're already an entrepreneur and you might, just need a little extra encouragement, these are just some of the same people doing exactly the same thing that you're doing. We're all out here trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? We're all out here trying to make it and make this thing called business work. And hopefully this podcast can help shine some light on just that experience. tell the people how they can find you out there in the World Wide Web.
Absolutely. So you can follow me at Cup of Tea Events. And you can also follow me on my website at cupofteaevents.com, at PYT_Aisha, AISHA. That's 3 A's on the end of Aisha.
My God. And it's Aisha and not Aisha. Like some people have.
Look. I finally fixed it. Okay.
I know. Honestly, I get that all the time. All the time.
My name is Devashi.
But
I feel your pain. I really do. We gave people 2 names they have to learn. So, but learn them. No, it's not John. No, it's not Mark. No, it's not Susan. No, it's not Michelle. Although Michelle's a good name. It is Aisha and Devashi.
And these names are blackety black.
Blackety black, because I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blackety black, and I'm black, y'all.
Yes, sir. That's CB4, baby.
Christian, tell us how they can find you, man.
They can find us on Instagram under Film Studios, FEELM Studios, and you can also go to the website www.filmstudios.com.
And I didn't even plug myself. I don't know what I was thinking. So I am a multimedia designer. That means that I am a graphic designer, web designer, and also a video editor. I have been doing design for the past 15 years. If you'd like to check me out, you can check me out at my website. That's dwdesignprofessional.com. And all of my handles on social media is at DW Design Pro. All the graphics that you have seen us put out, that's all of my creations as well. So if you need me, holla at me, hit me up. Just make sure the budget's on point.
Come on now. I'm telling y'all, he does tremendous work. I don't call him the graphic god just for fun. Like, I've seen this guy work in action. His stuff is amazing.
So thank you guys for joining us. You're joining this ride with us. Get ready to go.
I think we're going to bring you all some amazing content from some local business owners who are doing the same thing you all are trying to do. Grind, make some money, and then do what you do and love it.
That's right. We're looking forward to the entrepreneurs on the show keeping it real with every episode. So thanks for joining us.
So as a bonus with our first episode, we're actually going to be releasing our first interview, and that's coming up right after this. So don't even leave. Just let it keep on playing. Let the podcast keep on playing. Y'all going to be introduced to a woman that, trust me, you are going to fall in love with. Stay tuned, stay plugged in, because this is going to be amazing, guys. All right.
RDU Black is here, baby. We're here.